So here we are, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I've finally gotten together this informative speech. And, and today I just wanted to talk about choosing your own path. And have you ever wondered what the future holds for you? I thought I did. I graduated high school with honors, thinking that I was going to become a minister. As it turns out, I just became an army medic instead. Apparently, there's more than one way to save lives. How life really does have a hilarious way of revealing itself to each and every person. Today, I wish to help you. I will be talking to someone about the fears that you may face in career making decisions, ways that colleges have implemented to help you choose a career path, and my own personal experience to help you in your decision. Fears in making career decisions are varied, but many people share a similar fear in the future in many different aspects, which I have paraphrased through an article called Development and Evaluation of a Measure of the Fear of Commitment by Deborah A. Sterling in the Journal of Counseling Psychology from 1990. And there's about 4 different ways that students really show their fear or have fear brought to them. One, some students are attrition prone. Attrition, by its very definition, is an attack on a person until defeat is achieved. These attacks come from external sources that wear a person down mentally until they give up. And it could be from fellow students, friends, even family members that just keep telling you, you can't do this, you can't do that, why are you doing this, why are you doing that, and you just seem to fall into just almost a state of depression where you start believing what they're actually saying. The second known fear is that some students actually acknowledge career problem solving deficiencies, and these not deficiencies and deficits. These deficits can come from external sources that impact their internal decision making, and they also can occur from an internal fear of failure, or as Webster Dictionary called it, atysophobia. There's just simply fear of failing, and that can come from outside sources just telling you that you're going to fail, or just you have always not been brought up, but have just lived in the fact of you just think that you can't do something, and that if you do something that you're going to fail at it, so why even try? The third reason is some students believe in myths about making a career decision. And some of those I've actually, me myself, I've heard people say, no matter what you get a degree in, you will just end up doing something else. It's not necessarily true. For some people, it is. I've also heard people say that, that did happen to me. I went and got a degree in biology, but now I own my own business. Or, I went and got a degree in accounting, but then I went back and got a degree in nursing, and now I'm a nurse. Another one that I've also heard is you will choose a degree and switch it to another several different times before ever finding the right one while you're in college, like as you're going along. And that also happens. I know several people that have switched majors, even up into their late junior year, thinking that this is absolutely something I don't want to do, so I'm just going to swap and do something else. The fourth thing is that students sometimes experience increased anxiety, depression, and feelings of inadequacy and discouragement. Sort of tying back into um, the other the other fears, but just sort of stating it all in one. Some people grow up with these feelings of just not being good enough to do anything, um, and the other form of aspect of that is I've failed certain things in my life, so I probably won't even succeed in this, and more likely I'll just fail. Um, or it's a general statement of just the way some people think and the way some people believe. But colleges have recognized this, and in response to this, they've built and designed ways to help you figure out what career path is best suited for you, which is comprised of several which all of this is comprised of several different authors in a report from the College's Student Journal in June of 2013 titled Improving Students' Understanding of Career Decision Making Through Service Learning. And there's multiple different ways colleges help, but three in particular that I want to point out. Number one, colleges have adopted and used a format called college interest inventories. Is a format called career interest inventories. Career interest inventory is, as I understand it, a database comprised of empirical data to match personality types to job qualifications. And authors Un, Woosun, and Lee stated in an article called The Effects of Self-Regulated Decision-Making on Career Path and Major-Related Career Choice Satisfaction in 2013, stated that the primary criteria for career choice had shifted from salary and reputation objectives to feelings such as joy and accomplishment out of the working field. And you can see that, a lot of people have probably heard the terms, I go to work, I make a great wage, but I hate my life, while others may not do such a prestigious job of anything, but they come home happier than the day they got married, or some other special occasion that brought them the greatest joy in life. They just absolutely love what they do, and that's really where the job market has turned. Is companies and have really sought out people that fit job qualifications through their own personality. Um, some colleges have number two. Some colleges have incorporated career support in their curriculum, or they offer classes to help someone best choose a path through teaching them several different careers, going through all the motions to see what would format and fit to one's person and what they would like to do. And professors especially have demonstrated a longing to sit down one-on-one with people and help them through this process, whether it's a process of defeating their fears, overcoming the fears, and then just helping them one-on-one, trying to truly understand, what job and what career would be best suited for them and what they would love to be doing, and help them work their way through that. And also, number three, colleges have sometimes offered learning experiences through internships, practica, and service learning to learn about several different careers. And I know for a fact, being a part of the chemistry department here at UNA, that we offer an internship through TVA, or Tennessee Valley Authority, and also several nursing programs that I know of, and probably all nursing programs around the continental United States. It's almost mandatory that nursing students give clinical hours, or go and work clinical hours through an entire semester, or however long it takes to make up so many hours in order for a nursing student to actually receive their degree, which is great on the job experience, which is another thing that companies love to see. Um, but after saying all this, my own personal experience and views on the matter are pretty quite they're simplistic. If you believe in a higher being of religious value, ask for guidance. Um, and two verses that come to mind coming from the Christian belief is James 4:2. You do not have because you do not ask. And that's pretty self-explanatory in itself. Something to sort of piggyback that one is Matthew 7:7. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened to you. In other words, you don't have because you haven't gotten up and done anything about it. And that's always the hardest step, is taking that first step. After that, everything starts flowing and everything starts moving in the direction that you want it to go. 2, try many things out. Never settle for anything. If you come up to a job or a career or a study and you're just settling for it because it's not exactly what you wanted, then go for something else. Try different things. It's like looking for that significant other, and you have this whole list of things that you wanted to have in that person, to be with, to spend the rest of your life with. You don't settle for someone that's half of what you want. You always keep moving and keep looking for someone that's better. And number 3, don't listen to biased advice unless you know that's exactly what you want. Because if you listen to biased advice, sometimes it's real easy to commit to someone that's extremely adamant about what they do because they love what they do. Now, if you love the idea of what they're doing and what they've spoken to you, by all means, go head first into it. But if anything makes you uneasy or anything else like that, you're feeling like something's not right about it, you need to take a step back, keep an open mind, and make a informed decision. Don't just rush into things just to later on down the road find yourself stuck and miserable. Don't do that. But in conclusion, in every aspect of life, there will always be doubt, disbelief, and fear. But don't be afraid. Colleges have several ways to help you overcome these fears and to help you choose the best career path for you. And I just want to leave you with 3 final quotes that have helped me out in the past, and I always keep in the back of my mind now and the future. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing, stated by Edmund Burke. I don't look down on anyone, but I see no one above me, stated by Tupac. And no one can make you feel inferior without your consent, by Eleanor Roosevelt. So, I wish you the best of mornings, and have a wonderful day. And actually, I'll see you all here in a few hours. Have a good one.